Before we begin, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at DolanyTV and on Instagram at TysonDolany. You guys want to make sure you see what's going on behind the scenes here on DolanyTV. That's where to find it. Let's get going. This is DolanyTV, guys. A big welcome back to some NHL talk. Of course, not talking NHL 19. For the first time in a long while, we're going to talk about the Edmonton Oilers because after all this preseason, I really didn't want to get lost in it. And of course, I was trying to tend to the release of NHL 19. So now we get back to some Oilers talk in terms of the game in Sweden against the New Jersey Devils today at 11 a.m. I'm trying to get this video up prior to 11 a.m. We'll see if it works. And of course, like I said, it's against the New Jersey Devils and what's going to be a very interesting game, right? You've got Adam Larsson and Oscar Klefbom coming home for the Oilers after the homecoming for Leon Draisaitl the other day, so it's going to be good. First thing I want to make you aware of, because I have to base this off of something, right? The lineups for the Oilers versus New Jersey, it's RNH, McDavid, Ratty on the top line. We knew that was going to happen. Like, come on, the preseason performance out of those three, unreal. Lucic, Draisaitl, and Yamamoto, the second line. Yamo had another fantastic preseason, and Lucic and Draisaitl, you know what? They're looking for kind of bounce-back seasons. Lucic, a full, complete bounce-back season. Draisaitl just looking to bounce back from a slow start last year. So hopefully he can get off to a hot start today in Sweden and carry that over back to North America and all season long. Kara, Strome, Puljujarvi on the third line, then Reeder, Brodziak, and Kassian. Now this is actually really interesting because Brodziak put up quite a few points. I'll actually go pull that up. I should have had that up already. Brodziak stats, see what I can get for him. Hockey reference, hockey statistics at Hockey DB, there we go. So he had 33 points in 81 games last year on the, I believe it was the third line for the St. Louis Blues. So playing on the fourth line with a bona fide guy who can score, just has never been able to put it together for a full season, Tobias Reeder. And of course Zach Kassian, who can move the puck, skate with the puck, and really dictate the pace of play for the Oilers on that fourth line. The defense is a little bit interesting because you heard today the Oilers have assigned Ethan Bear back to the AHL. That's unfortunate. I really thought he had a good crack at it, but it's just logjam, right? Big old logjam. Klefbom, Larsson, Nurse Benning, Russell, and on that third pair with Russell, Evan Bouchard making his NHL debut, drafted 10th overall this past summer, now gets his first crack. I imagine it's just going to be a 9-game trial, but we're going to see what he can do in Sweden for the first time in a professional game that counts for the NHL. And in net, big thing for the Oilers today is Cam Talbot. We've seen him sparkle all preseason long. Now let's not hope he's all burnt out from the preseason and can't play in net like he did last year, or the year previous, pardon me. So that's easy. Farm report, easy for there. The Bakersfield Condors looked really good last night. But with that said, let's go to the Edmonton Oilers Twitter account and see if I can find any other goodies for you before I get into my thing. The Oilers have activated Chris Russell. So like I said, he's in the lineup. And anything else, like I said, it's a 11 a.m. Mountain Time start for the Edmonton Oilers. So now I guess I'll get breaking down into what I really think is going to happen. I kind of broke it down with Reeder, Kassian, and Brodziak. The big thing for the Oilers tonight in Sweden, this afternoon here in Edmonton, is getting a big change to the pace of play, right? So they have to dictate it, and they have to dictate it from puck drop. So you send out RNH, McDavid, and Ratty, you get into the offensive zone and work the Devils for 30, 45 to a minute in there and just see if you can hem them down, hammer a line, get like the Hall line, ideally would be the line you want to hammer in there for 45 to a minute, and hope that you can tucker them out for an entire period, because if their big guns for New Jersey Devils cannot run out there mad like they can, and we all know Taylor Hall can fly, right? He can have 9 million ankle surgeries and still fly for the Devils. Well, here we go. Big thing, we tucker them out for the first period. That allows us to build momentum throughout that period. 2-3 goals in the first. You are talking a mint, absolutely mint start to the game for the Edmonton Oilers. Cam Talbot, as long as he's getting tested good enough and he's getting some good saves in there, we should be fine the rest of the way home. So I imagine if the Oilers can do it right, we should be able to win this game about 4-1, 4-2. That would be what I'm looking for out of the Oilers to start the season. So Evan Bouchard and Chris Russell kind of going to be that magic pairing, right? Because you've got Chris Russell, who is an absolute machine when it comes to blocking shots for the Edmonton Oilers. But then you've got a rookie, a complete rookie, never played a game in the NHL before, his pair opposite. And Bouchard, offensive flair, really likes shooting that puck and really likes creating offense. So you gotta believe the Oilers are gonna be in tough, kind of hanging with the Devils if Russell and Bouchard get stuck out there against the Hall line. But like I said, I'm expecting 4-2, so you give the Hall line 2 goals, you're gonna be fine, right? That's the big thing there. So I think the Oilers are gonna be good. Actually, what I should check is I haven't checked if Taylor Hall is actually in the lineup. Maybe I should have done that. Let's see. Ready? All right. Yeah, they're ready. They're ready. Keith Kincaid versus Edmonton's Cam Talbot. So it's going to be Keith Kincaid in net for the Devils. Definitely glad I checked that because that really helps us quite a bit. So the New Jersey Devils. Let's see where we at. Can I get any line combinations for the New Jersey Devils? Doesn't look like it. Let's see a Donald Trump meme. That's accurate state stuff. Keith Kincaid against the Devils, and I ain't seen anything anywhere, so couldn't tell you either which way. If Taylor Hall's in there, like I said, I'm giving his line credit for 2 goals, but it'll all be okay because we're going to go out there and score 4 goals. I imagine the RNH McDavid Ratty line should put up about 5 points combined. That's what I'm gunning to see. We'll see Klefbom or Larson probably get a point tonight. And then, like I said, it's a matter of the rest of the guys trying to figure out what they're doing. But I really think the Oilers stand a good chance to win this game in Sweden, come back home against the Bruins, or come back to North America, not home, because they'll be on the Eastern Seaboard for a little while still, against the Boston Bruins before getting to their home opener. So, guys, that's the easy breakdown, right? I really think it's going to be a simple solution to winning the game. Right hot start. Get out the gate and get it going. So let's see, Jack Michael's lineups. Nope, San Antonio Rampage. Where do we want it? Where do we want it? Here come the baby Oilers. Yeah, nope, we've already seen that. And yeah, no, I don't know. Troll stuff. Larson, Russell, we already know that. So we are good to go, guys. I think I've covered all my bases right there for you guys. My predictions, they're out there. They're ready for you guys to go. So I guess this becomes the part where I really like to do it. What I want you guys to do is I want you guys to get those Go Oilers Go chants going in the comments below. And of course, comment your opinion. What do you think the Oilers are going to do to start the season in Sweden against the New Jersey Devils? And even more broadly, to start the year, to finish the year, what do you think the Oilers are going to look like by mid-January, trade deadline, and then come playoff time if we should be in the playoffs? I think big picture is Zach Kassian, Kyle Brodziak, and Tobias Reeder. That's a solid fourth line. I'm really going to like that. Jujhar Khaira's got to step forward, and the Strome line's got to really get it going. Actually, Strome is in there on that third line, correct? Strome and Puljujarvi. Puljujarvi's going to move up the lineup for me, I believe. Puljujarvi should be a second liner at some point this year, and that means that I think Yamamoto's going to take the right wing spot from Ty Ratty, which means Chiasson, pardon me, early morning, can't talk, will draw into the lineup really quickly here if Ty Ratty should struggle. But it's Ty Ratty's game to lose. He could score 50 goals this year. I don't know. Let me know. Like I said, comments down below. What do you guys think? I'm Tyson, this is Dolany TV. As always, guys, I will catch you guys in next one.